everyone, Abby here, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be reviewing the new Lululemon Wunderlust Belt Bag. But before I get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned to all my new videos dropping weekly, and so you can help the channel grow. So I have this bag in the color black, and it currently goes for $58. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is the logos on this bag. So coming out to the front right here, we do have a metal Lululemon logo. My favorite type of logo to see, looks great and it's durable. And then we also have on the zipper right here, a Lululemon written logo there on the zipper pull. And there's one on the top zipper here as well. And there's another one at the side right here. Alright guys, so in case you've missed it, I have recently announced I'm doing a giveaway and I'm giving away this smartwatch. So if you guys want to enter to win, just make sure you head to my video coming up on the top right or in the description below when you're done watching this. Alright guys, so now I'm going to show you inside and all around the bag. So coming over to the front here, we do have a zippered pocket. And then on the inside here, we have a silicone Lululemon logo. And then looking at the pockets here, we have one solid mesh pocket going along the side and two divided mesh pockets on this side here, along with this internal storage space. Now that's all the storage on here, no pockets at the back, guys. So now I'm gonna go ahead and try this on so you can see what it looks like on me. All right guys, so this is what it looks like on me. And I'm wearing it as a belt bag. One thing to note is that the strap here does get loose a lot of the time and it ends up looking like this. So something to keep in mind. There's a little slider here to, keep it in place, but like I said, it does end up like this throughout the day if you're like walking or something. So another way you can wear this is as a crossbody bag. So to do that, I would just go ahead and expand the strap a bit. So the strap does adjust pretty easily. You kind of just pull and then slide this little thing around accordingly. And I do like that it does have a buckle here because that does make it pretty easy to take on and off quickly. All right guys, so this is what it looks like on me as a crossbody. One thing to note is that the bag does protrude out a little bit from your chest, so it doesn't lie completely flat. All right guys, now I'm gonna go into the major highlights about this bag. So this belt bag is great for activities like shopping, walks, travel, amusement parks, and casual wear. It's made of a smooth, water repellent fabric that's easy to wipe clean. It has interior and exterior pockets for organization, a 1.8 liter capacity, which is great to hold all of your essentials and a bit more. It has an adjustable strap, and I've gone ahead and measured out the max and minimum lengths for you guys. So the max strap length goes to 46 inches, fully extended, and the minimum strap length goes to 27 inches. And the minimum strap length I'm counting going to the very end here. I'm not counting if we just keep pulling and pulling and pulling, until there's no more, because that's not really feasible. I mean, you're gonna have this huge hanging piece that you can do nothing with. And the dimensions of this bag are 12.4 inches by 2.6 inches by 5.7 inches. All right guys, so now I'm gonna show you what this belt bag can hold. You know what I would typically put inside of my belt bag. So the first thing here is we have a nice zippered pocket at the front. And for me, this is the perfect size for sunglasses. So I have a pair of sunglasses right here, guys. Now opening it up here, I'm going to go ahead and put my phone in here. So I'm gonna be putting my phone in this long mesh pocket here. Perfect size. This should definitely fit most smartphones, guys. So in the next mesh pocket, I'm gonna be putting in a hand sanitizer. And then I have a hair tie, which I'm gonna put in the next pocket. And finally, I have my mini wallet here, which I'm going to put in the internal space. So now I'm gonna go ahead and zip it shut. And now the front pocket. So here's what it looks like full. All right guys, so here's the tag for anybody interested in this information. So now I'm gonna go into a bit of a comparison between this bag and the Lululemon Everywhere Belt Bag. All right guys, so I've gone ahead and grabbed an Everywhere Belt Bag out of my collection. So here is the Everywhere Belt Bag, and just holding them up, there is a lot of similarities we are seeing here. So the Everywhere Belt Bag here goes for $38, whereas the Wunderlust Belt Bag here goes for $58. The Wunderlust Belt Bag is a 1.8 liter bag, and the Everywhere Belt Bag is a 1 liter bag. They are very similar sized bags. The shape is kind of similar, guys, and the logo placement. you know, putting them kind of overlapping each other, they are very, very similar, guys. You aren't seeing much of a difference there. There is a big difference in width though. So here's the width of the Everywhere Belt Bag, and this is the Wunderlust, so it does stretch out a bit further here. Another difference is coming over to the back of the bag, we have a zippered pocket on the Everywhere Belt Bag, no pocket here. And then at the front, we have a zippered pocket here, no zippered pocket at the front. So an advantage of the Wunderlust bag here is that because it doesn't have a back pocket here, you aren't gonna get any possible you know, irritations if you're wearing more delicate fabrics. Like I'm wearing Nulu today, which is a delicate fabric from Lululemon. So sometimes if you are wearing an Everywhere Belt Bag like this, and the zipper could irritate your clothing if you are wearing it. If you're like walking, going on a hike or something, and it's constant rubbing, you might get some pilling on your clothes. So I haven't really experienced that, guys. Typically when I am going on hikes or stuff, I wear them this way across my body, and I keep it tight so it doesn't really move around. But some people have reported, you know, that there is some pilling coming from the zippers from the Everywhere Belt Bag if they are wearing more delicate fabrics. But here you aren't gonna have that issue because there is no back zipper, it's completely smooth. And coming over to the inside of the bags, both of them have the exact same layout. Another difference is that when we open up the belt bags, we have some nice metal hardware on the Everywhere Belt Bag. From the Wunderlust bag, we have this like silicone logo instead. Final difference I've noticed, guys, is the strap. So on the Everywhere Belt Bag here, we have this awesome continuous loop, which is super easy to adjust. And it stays in place when you do adjust it. It doesn't slide around on you. And there's no overhanging bits for the strap here. Whereas on the Wunderlust bag, the strap here is kind of a hot mess. It tangles consistently, and this little thing moves around on you when you are walking. So you can end up with, you know, it like this, and you can be wearing it with a little side tail. Whether you guys think it's worth an extra $20 here over the Everywhere Belt Bag is definitely up to you. If you do want some more information on the Everywhere Belt Bag, I have done a full review on this bag, which you can find on the top right or in the description below. Although this one is 1.8 liters, I am finding them to fit almost the exact same amount of items. And actually, something I found is that the back pocket here is actually larger capacity than the front pocket is. So I have my phone here. I could fit my phone in the back pocket of the Everywhere Belt Bag. But I cannot fit my phone in the front pocket of the Wunderlust bag. It's just too small. So although we do have differences in capacities there, that's something to keep in mind. So my question to you guys is, which bag would you prefer to get, the Everywhere Belt Bag or the Wunderlust Belt Bag? And if you guys are interested in my outfit at all, in all of my videos, I do state the outfit I'm wearing in the description below. If you're interested, you can go ahead and check that out. All right, guys, so I have found some cons about this bag. So the first one for me is the strap. I personally don't like this type of new strap that Lululemon's doing. I've touched on it a little bit when I did my comparison, but I don't like the strap here very much because I'm finding it unreliable. If I go ahead and tighten it to a certain length, I find that as I'm walking along throughout the day, it loosens up on me. And this thing as well, like I did show you, it does a lot of the time, it moves around on its own, so you'll end up with a little side tail and you'll end up with the strap kind of just being a little bit floppy, and that's something I don't like because it just looks messy and it's annoying to have something kind of like hitting you as you're walking, and it just looks like a hot mess. So I definitely don't like the strap here. I prefer the continuous loop on the Everywhere Belt Bag, which is a lot more secure and doesn't move around on you. So one con I've noticed is when you put items in here, there's kind of this like dipping at the top. I don't know, it just bothers me. I prefer if it was straight, but it doesn't stay like that once you put items in. It does dip down like that. It might not bother you, but it's something I wanted to mention because I don't like that personally. Another con for me is the price. I definitely don't like the price here. As I did tell you guys, this is $58. The Everywhere Belt Bag is $38. Yes, we are getting a bit of increased storage here in a bit of a different design, but I don't like that it's so like high priced. I definitely would have liked it to be the same price as the Everywhere Belt Bag, or maybe just like $10 more. $20 more is just a bit too much in my opinion. Final con that I found about this bag, which you can probably see, is that this bag collects lint and pet hair very easily. Now there's some lint and stuff on this bag. It's something that I find annoying because you constantly have to like wipe down and lint roll your bag to make sure it looks good. Quickly want to show you guys the zippers here. 2 zippers on this bag are very solid. I haven't had any issues with them sticking or hiccuping or anything. And then the top zipper, they're both solid, so that's not something you have to worry about on this bag. All right guys, so considering the price, the quality, the color, the capacity, the functionality, the comfort, and everything like that, I would go ahead and give this an 8.3 out of 10. And I definitely do give it a thumbs up. So for those of you still with me at this point in the video, thanks for staying with me so far. I'm super glad to have you with me. So as a little sneak peek for those of you who stuck it out with me, I'm going to be reviewing the Lululemon Pack and Go multi-wear bag. I just got this in the mail, guys. I'm gonna be testing it out thoroughly and coming out with a full review very soon. So make sure you're subscribed and your post notification bell is turned on so you don't miss that. And if you guys are interested in picking up the Lululemon Wunderlust Belt Bag or the Lululemon Everywhere Belt Bag, I've gone ahead and left a link down in the description for you to use. And if there's anything I missed today that you wanna know, just go ahead and drop a comment below. Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.